Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel, and today we are taking a look at my old 3-gun belt that I converted into a battle belt. This is basically part 2 in my truck gun bag series, and what it is when I'm traveling, if I would ever have to abandon my vehicle and I was limited with the amount of gear I could take with me or use in order to get home, what exactly would I need? So obviously we're going to need some sort of a bag, and that's probably going to be part 3 or part 4 in the series. Part 1 is going to be the primary weapon, which would be an AR-15 pistol. That's what I would have with me, something that I can keep in the backpack, something that's easy to transport and so on. Part 2 is going to be the battle belt, because that's going to have my primary sidearm, not counting my concealed carry weapon, also spare magazines, gear, and so on. So here's the thing, it's pretty obvious by looking at this rig that I have no military combat experience whatsoever. So I did what a lot of other keyboard commandos do. I did just a simple search on battle belts, and I was looking at pictures, trying to find kind of some common elements or items that are shared between them. And obviously I want you guys to chime in after this video, give me some advice, give me some ideas about what you would add to your battle belt if you had to. First of all, this is an old Uncle Mike's 3-gun belt that I've shown off on the channel before. The reason why I chose this is, well, first of all, I already have it, and second, you can slap it on in just a few seconds over anything you're wearing and you immediately have access to all of your gear. Plus, it has this 2-layer system where the inside belt can go inside your waistband, in between your belt loops, and the outside belt slaps on. So I could use this as a primary belt if I had time to switch belts or if I was in a location where that'd be possible. If not, like I said before, you can throw it on and you're good to go. So a couple things that I saw on the military battle belts that I was watching is going to be obviously a holster. And this is a USPSA compatible Kydex holster that's going to work with my Walther PDP. So when I'm traveling, that sidearm is going to be packed in my travel bag along with my other gear. The other thing that I saw was at least 2 pistol magazines, and I've got just a hard plastic pistol magazine pouch right here that I'm going to be using. Now the third thing that's going to be swapped out in about 2 days when it shows up, I'm going to go from a single mag to a dual mag pouch setup for my AR-15. So this is just the single mag pouch. I basically got the 2 mag version of this one coming in the mail. Everything attaches with MOLLE points, so everything is nice and secure. So I want at least 2 AR-15 mags, 2 pistol mags. I mean, there's a lot of guys that say, well, you're going to need 5 or 6 mags, you're going to need this, you're going to need that. Well, the idea is that I'm going to have something that's going to be fairly portable and, again, easy to take with me when I'm on the road. Over here on this side, in basically a 4 o'clock position, I'm going to have my K-bar. Now I've got 2 different sheaths. One of them is obviously dedicated to the battle belt, so that's going to stay on here. It's got the Kydex, and I can, use a rope to tie it around my leg if I had to so it doesn't move. I'm basically keeping this in about a 4 o'clock position. I might actually move it back behind so it's more out of the way, and I might even shift this over to the left-hand side so it would function as a second defensive weapon if I have a pistol in my right hand. And then this other sheath that you see here for the K-bar, this is just what I use when I take the K-bar camping or when I'm out and about and I need to take it with me, easy fashion, belt loop, right? So overall, it's a pretty good setup. I do have an emergency medical trauma kit that I keep in my vehicle. I like to keep it out there because either I'm at the range or I'm shooting with family or I'm on the road. And that's going to be attached to this. So if I had to bail, I would put that pouch on here. If there was no time, to be honest with you, I'm probably going to buy a second pouch and just have it on here and leave it on here permanently so I don't have to worry about it. So if you guys can chime in and give me an idea as to where to go to buy a good emergency medical trauma kit, I'd like some advice on that. I know there's a lot of great suppliers out there. You know, some places you're just buying the brand and you're paying maybe double what it would cost to get your own put together. So one thing that might help me, if you guys could suggest what should go into an emergency medical trauma kit that's going to deal specifically with gunshot wounds, make sure you let me know. Put that down, chime in down below so people can put those together and maybe save some money. Otherwise, I've been looking at one of my favorite YouTubers, Bear Independent. Over on his channel, he sells a really good kit that I think would probably do the job, and I could just buy it, put it on there, and forget about it. Now, again, the knife is something optional. A lot of the battle belts that I saw, they didn't have a knife. I do want to put some sort of a multi-tool on here. You know, I don't want this thing to weigh 25 pounds, but at the same time, it needs some basic gear that I'm going to need to essentially get home or get to safety. I've also got a flashlight that just goes through one of the MOLLE loops that I have on the belt, one of the attachment points. And this is just a night provision flashlight. I've shown it off on the channel. You can recharge it with a micro USB port and a cable. Really, really easy to charge. Those cables are everywhere. And it does provide pretty good battery life and also has good brightness. And I've shown this one off on my channel before. So overall, I think it's an okay setup to begin with. Again, going to swap out for a dual mag pouch or taco pouch, whatever you guys call them. I'm going to put that on there. Obviously a med kit, flashlight, multi-tool. Chime in and let me know. What am I missing? What else would you guys add to a setup like this? Really, this is compact because I can fold it all around itself and shove it in the bag and it's good to go. And it has a lot of gear that's easily accessible, and that's pretty much what I'm looking for. So this is part 2 in the series of the truck gun bag series. And then obviously part 3 is going to probably be the bag. Again, the primary sidearm is going to be the Walther PDP, mainly because of capacity. It's got a full-size barrel. It's easy to handle and manipulate. I like the sights on it. It's accurate. I'm running, I believe, 17 or 18 plus 1. Yeah, these are 18-round magazines, so I'd have 2 of those plus 1 on the pistol, which would give me a decent amount of ammunition to go. So anyway, that's it, guys. I want to thank you for watching, and give me any feedback that you can, any ideas you might suggest. Like I said, this is a pretty good setup. I've used it in 3-gun before. The belt does not come off. Whether I slap it on or use the inside belt, as an actual belt itself, it seems to do a pretty good job. So anyway, this is Travis P11. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We've also got a podcast that we do on Thursday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Time called Caliber Corner. We focus on one particular firearm, and we just talk about it for about an hour or so. And then on Saturdays, I've got Caliber Corner Weekend Edition, where we have a variety of topics that we discuss. Make sure you guys check it out. That's at 8 a.m. Central Time, typically on Saturdays, occasionally on Sundays. Just check the channel, and you guys will get to see the date and time. So otherwise, guys, that is it. I want to thank you for watching. I want you to like and subscribe. I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.